Kim DeMarco. Kim DeMarco is the sales director for a company called Momentum Textiles. And we've been in discussion since May about the prospect of materialised marketing Momentum's product line within Australia and New Zealand. And we've sort of reached heads of agreement, I think is the expression. We're still yet to dot I's and cross T's and things, but I feel confident, and I think Kim feels confident that we can move forward and declare that we will take this on and we will do a job with it. But it's important that we all understand the concept and the spirit of the line, because it's very carefully done. It's a wonderful, wonderful company. The reason I've got you together is because the way Kim shows it is also exceptional, and it's something we can't do every Friday afternoon because Kim's in Canada. So if I can hand over to Kim, and if you can just show us how you present the range, and I think it'll just give you a little insight as to how carefully considered and lovingly put together this story is. And it is a great story, and you're only looking at, can I tell you, the tip of a very interesting iceberg. So, Kim.
Thank you very much. Well, we're thrilled to have the partnership with Materialise. As Gary mentioned, there's a lot of commonality between the two companies. Like this company, we really hire wonderful quality people, and we have such a great team. Our president of our company, Roger Arciniega, has been with the company. He's in his mid-40s, but first job out of college. It's actually kind of a charming story. Our previous president, John Wilkinson, who just retired about 2 years ago, did sell his shares and has gone on to retirement. But when Roger was in his early 20s, and there's some senior managers and some other reps that have been with us the same period of time, well over 26 years, he actually went out to a number of universities in California and sourced representatives for Momentum Group. And at that time, we were a very small company. We decided to build our business through furniture manufacturers, so we were actually out selling commercial textiles, open line things from mills, to furniture manufacturers. And we were selling them cards, and at the back of their binder they would put their Momentum program. And Roger tells this story, and I just like to share it with you because it's just, I think it's quite funny. So he was at Southern California Institute of University is actually this university he was at, and John Wilkinson, the previous president, was just there with a number of other companies trying to convince newly graduated college students to come on board with Momentum. And so Roger interviewed for this position, and Roger said, okay, well, I'll come on board as a sales rep. Actually, at the time, I think he started in customer service and then moved into being a sales rep. And he's like, okay, well, I had these 3 offers. I had one from Momentum, one from like Johnson & Johnson, and another Fortune 500 company. Well, Momentum, this textile company, was going to offer Roger $2,000 more to come on board to Momentum. He said, oh, I'm going to last a year or two. So here we are 26 years later. He's built the business with a number of strategic people that have been with our company right from the beginning. Our senior manager in San Francisco has been there the same amount of time. They're all in their mid-40s, and they've been with the company over 20 years, so it's quite incredible. Yeah. So that's just a charming story about a lot of people that have contributed to the company, see it grow, and we've changed. I mean, we've changed from, obviously, at that time, likely was probably under $1 million, and we're happy to say we're tracking $60 million this year in sales, so we're very excited. I've been with the company actually for just over 10 years, and like some of the people I mentioned, I'm very loyal and love the company, and I just love our progression. That's, I think, what has always kept me interested in Momentum. We're always changing, and their dedication to a market like Canada I was very impressed with. I actually had bugged Roger for a number of years. At that time he was the sales manager, and kept saying, I want to be your representation person or agent for Canada. And for 3 or 4 months he never heard from him. He kind of was loosely, at that time we weren't really emailing, would return my phone call, but basically I said I got tired of it. I said, I'm showing up, I'm on vacation, I'm coming to LA, I want to meet with you. And that was our history. He actually gave me the line. I was 25, brought it to Canada, and now for this year, our annual sales are just under $5 million. So we're very excited, and I'm excited to grow our international market, and we've added that onto our strategic plan. And to find a company like Materialize with such wonderful people, we're thrilled. I'm thrilled, and Roger had such a great experience meeting Gary and Bindi also. So it's all exciting, and all the support for Materialize will come out of my office. I have one inside person, and I'm in the process of hiring a secondary person dedicated to international sales. So all purchase orders, sample requests, any kind of sales support you need will be directed to my office and myself. So I'll be your point of contact. So that gives you a little skinny. And like I said, please, interaction. I love this. We're fabric people. We want to touch, we want to feel, we want to experience it. So if you want me to pass anything around, let me know. So we have 3 distinct brands. And as I mentioned before, we developed our business with furniture manufacturers, and we've done so well with that. We have every major manufacturer on board with a program with Momentum. But in the last 5 years, we've really focused on developing our A&D business. And unfortunately, I don't have the sampling here, but each office will have our full range of sampling, and is actually sampled in a different format. So our Momentum product actually is in chocolate brown binders. They're very beautiful. And this product line is for 3 markets: corporate, hospitality, and healthcare. And so the Momentum Textile brand is right here. So I'm simultaneously going to show you our website, and then I'm going to show you some products. For a textile company, it's kind of strange. We have 6 IT people full-time with Momentum.
6?
6, yes. We strongly believe that not only in product development and having a quality sales team, technology is the way of the future. So we have invested heavily in technology, and one of the things that we have done is create this wonderful user-friendly website that you can get just-in-time inventory, order memo samples, and I'm going to walk you through a couple of other searches and things like that. And why we've also done this is sample costs are so expensive. The freight, the cost of the materials, and there's certain accounts that we just cannot devote a full sampling tool. If we look at the cost of our sampling to a firm that has all 3 brands, Momentum, LoomSource, and Texas, the cost of that would be well over $1,000 investment just in sampling alone to sit on the shelf. So we have certain accounts that we just can't devote that type of sampling. So we want them to have this tool to make it easy to still work with Momentum, and I think it has definitely produced a success story because we often get comments from our customers that they love our website. So it's quite exciting. So I'm going to show you a couple features. The search engine is really a fantastic option. You have a couple selections. If we go to category, this is an excellent tool for customer service. Because you're not going to be familiar with the line out of the gate, if you have an opportunity and someone says, okay, I need a hospitality upholstery, and we're going to look at an upholstery option, and let's say we want a fabric, and we know the customer really wants a solid texture, and we are connected here, right?
Is it giving you grief?
Yeah, it's very slow. Take it? No, it didn't. That's strange. We were working on it earlier. Well?
It must be connected, otherwise it wouldn't be there.
Yeah, it wouldn't be doing it, yeah. All right, well. Okay, there we go. So it's actually on our typically when you're on the website, the upholstery and fabric portion is up a little bit higher, so there does seem to be something going on that's making it a little funny. But we're just gonna go again. So normally this information is closer up here, that's why I was kind of missing it. So you can also look at pricing, abrasion. So let's say we want something that's heavy duty, so let's say 50,000 double rough. And we want something that's in stock. So we know that the customer needs this solid texture, any color, but they need 25 yards. And the broader that you do the search, more options obviously will come up. So there's 2 ways to do it. You can either get quite strategic if you know you need inventory, Or what you can do is just keep it quite broad and come up with other options. So if the inventory isn't so much of an issue,